morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at a new dealership for the channel and a new brand. I'm here at Hyundai of Trenton in Ewing, New Jersey to check out a brand new 2023 Hyundai Palisade midsize 3-row SUV. So let's dig in. All right, looking at the front end of this Palisade, it's looking gorgeous. We got a blacked out grille with a blacked out Hyundai badge. Looking so cool, that gloss black trim going up the side of the grille and out to those LED turn signals. We have LED daytime running lamps, LED headlights, full functionality on the front end of the vehicle, looking great. All right, wheel and tire setup on this Palisade. We have a gloss black wheel, silver accents. I like those 5 round holes, almost reminiscent of that 5-hole Alfa Romeo wheel. And it gives it a great sense of motion, so I really like what Hyundai did with the wheels. We have standard brake and rotor package with ventilated rotors. Tire size on these all-season tires, 245 on the width, a 50 series sidewall 20s, all 4 corners, all-wheel drive. All right, full side profile on this Hyundai Palisade. The color is Sierra Burgundy, which I think looks fantastic on this car, especially with the black and the silver accents on the wheels. We got silver trim around the door, but it kind of ends as you get to the back glass on the side, which I find interesting. Silver trim along the back. We are chrome on the door handles rather than body color, which makes it stand out. This is a limited trim, so it's going to have a more luxurious look, and I think it pulls it off really nice. Now, as you know, the Hyundai Palisade is the sister SUV to the Kia Telluride, and obviously Hyundai and Kia want to differentiate themselves, even though the SUV is on the same platform. Kia has gone with a more rugged, sporty look on the Telluride, and Hyundai has gone with the more luxurious, refined look on the Palisade. Let me know what you like better in the comments below. All right, moving in closer, we are gloss black on the side view mirror, LED turn signals right here in a split format, which I think looks cool. We have 360-degree cameras. This is the limited trim, so I would like this flat black around the wheel arches to be painted body color rather than the flat black plastic. Let me know what you think about that. Again, chrome on the front and rear door handle, a left side fuel filler cap. As we get up top, we have a color-matched roof with shark fin antenna, and then we have a standard style sunroof. All right, the rear end of this Palisade, very similar to the Telluride. We have that roof spoiler coming off the top. The rear wiper is down below on the back glass, just like Kia. I'd like Hyundai to tuck that rear wiper up underneath the roof spoiler, get it out of the elements, get it away from car wash damage. Got the Hyundai badge right in the middle in chrome, and the Palisade on the back in chrome. We have the H-Track, or Hyundai's all-wheel drive badge, on the right. LED taillights, LED turn signals on the back of the Palisade Limited. We have silver trim along the bottom, and then we have those 2 exhaust pipes that are squared off chrome slash cut. Looks good. Some people have indicated they like to see another 2 on the left side to balance it out. Really doesn't bother me, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, we are under the hood of this 2023 Hyundai Palisade Limited. And what are we looking at for a power plant? We have that tried and true Hyundai 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 291 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. This Palisade can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs, 19 in the city, 25 on the highway, 21 combined. The vehicle's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, we are inside this 2023 Palisade Limited, which is one step below the top trim, which is the calligraphy. So before we get to the interior review, and I really love this interior, by the way, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, the MSRP, the way this one is optioned, $50,790. So let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all rubber finish. Carpeted floor mats are in the tailgate. Coming to the door, we have a nice Palisade door sill plate that looks beautiful to welcome you into the car. We have power seats for the driver and front passenger with thigh support, which is a really cool feature. So on those long trips, if your legs are getting a bit tired, that thigh support will really help quite a bit. I like that. What we're looking at here is nice black leather interior, white piping, black cross stitch, nice design, nice bolstering, nice and comfortable, nice looking. Door panel time, looking good. Soft touch material up top, brushed aluminum on the door handle. I really like this black and gray design plastic trim around the door handle instead of that gloss black. It really makes it look a little different, makes it look a little bit cooler, and we'll get rid of those fingerprints. We have a little brushed aluminum around the switchgear, which is nice, and a nice soft armrest as well. Over to the dash, soft touch material up top, some more of that black and gray plastic trim, which looks good. We have our heat and air vents, and then down below a nice large glove box. All right, infotainment system time. What do we have here? We have a Hyundai 12.3-inch infotainment system, touchscreen action, nice and smooth. Really like that. We got the dual panel action like we see in the Kia cars, so that's also a nice deal. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wired, as well as your driver profiles and all that good jazz that goes into this infotainment system. As we come down, we have our heat and air vents here. We have our four-way hazards, and then we have the controls for the infotainment system. So you can go into setup, you can go into vehicle, and then you can go into your lights. And then you have your welcome light that you can adjust as well, which I think is very, very nice. Adjust your turn signals. You can go into seats, adjust how you want your seats to be on your seat, change position alerts and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of things you can configure in here. Now we go to reverse, and we have a nice clear backup camera with trajectory, the 360 on the right with trajectory as well. This button here, you push that, you get a spin around to the car where it's parked, which I think is cool. So a lot of neat features here in this Palisade. We come down here, we got dual climate control action. So that's really, really nice. Nice to see. We come down further. Here's the push buttons to go through this 8-speed automatic transmission. We have auto brake hold. Here are all of our drive modes, as well as a center diff lock. Down below here, we have 3-stage heated seats and 3-stage ventilated seats for the front driver and passenger with a heated steering wheel. So very nicely done by Hyundai there. Again, some more of this really nice black and gray fingerprint resistant plastic rather than the gloss black. I think Hyundai did a real nice job there. As we look down here, we have a USB-A and a wireless charging pad. We get our key fob right here. Nice Hyundai key fob, nice silver and black. We have lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, remote start. Nice. We have the Hyundai badge on the back. Very, very nice. And then we have our center armrest right here in leather, which is nice. And down below, as you can see, you have a 12-volt and a USB-C. All right, your Hyundai steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. It feels really good in my hands. The Hyundai badge in the middle of the horn button, which looks nice. You have flat black and silver trim on the switchgear, which is nice. On the left, your telephone and voice commands. On the right, your adaptive cruise control and your safety suite. Very, very nice. On the back of the steering wheel, we have paddles to go up and down this 8-speed automatic. On the stalks, we have our headlight controls here. On the other stalk, we have our front and rear wiper controls. Down on the left right here, brighten and dim the dash, tow mode, traction control off, pop the tailgate, and your electric emergency brake. Driver side panel, we got 2 memory seat settings, which is a nice touch. Taking a look at that all digital dash, very, very nicely done by Hyundai. And as we click through our modes, we have comfort and it switches, eco and it switches, snow and it switches, and then we come back up to sport and smarts. And sport is where we're going to leave it in the red. You rev it up, and the red line follows it up on the tack. Really looking cool. Nicely done by Hyundai on this 12-inch digital dash. And when you're on the move and driving with this digital dash, you make a left turn, blind spot camera comes on the left side. Nice. Make the right turn, same things happen. I really like that feature here in the Palisade, and you also get that in other Hyundai products as well as the Telluride. All right, overhead console time. We got some gloss bracket around the lights, no big deal. If you want these LED interior lights to come on when you open and close the door, this button right over here has to have the orange light lit up. And once that is done, you can open the door, the lights will come on, close the door, the lights will go off. We have our SOS button right there. We have our controls to open and close this power sunroof. Coming on over to the visor, nice visor, and I love the material on here. It's a really nice kind of like suede type material. Feels really good in the hands. We have our vanity mirror. And pull it over. Does it slide back? Yes, to block off the sun coming in from the side on the driver, which is very, very nice. All right, mid-row action in this Palisade, and I got huge amounts of room here. Just like the Telluride, the Palisade gives you great mid-row space. This seat is set for my driving position. Plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom at 5'11", plenty of shoulder width room. Door panels, great design front to back, great consistency, which I always love. Soft touch up top. We have more of that black and gray plastic around the brushed aluminum door handle. Some brushed aluminum on the the door trim. Looking really, really good. We have our security shades right here, so you can pull those up and you can see out, but people can't see in. Now, just a tip for everyone. Don't leave these up if you're not using them, because the spring will wear out and they won't go down right. They'll kind of sag. So make sure, in my view, you leave these down so that does not wear out. But overall, a really nice space here in the mid-row. All right, rear console, and we got a bit of a command center here, which is really cool. We have rear climate control. We have 3-stage heated seats and 3-stage ventilated seats for both passengers in the mid-row, which I really like. We got a 12-volt, a home power source, USB-Cs in the back of each front seat for connectivity for the rear passengers. We have a nice seat pocket in back of each seat, which is really good. And then we get to these seats, and they are really, really nice in the back as well, with that black leather, with that white piping. We do have the armrests that come down, and these do not ratchet, which I like better than what's in the Telluride. And it's a little bit wider, but anyway, I think the armrests are pretty good. So a nice space. All right, third row time. Again, a nice Palisade door sill plate to welcome you into the mid-row. If you need somebody to get in the third row, you hit this button, the seat folds forward and moves up out of the way. And so now you can just step into the third row. No problem. All right, now we're in the third row. And again, just like the Telluride, I got some decent space, enough room for my head. Knees are a little high, but not bad. We have that nice leather seat, just like we have in the front and mid row. They continue that same material into the third row, which I think is really good. We have reclining third row, so you can get a little bit more room and a little bit more comfort here in the third row, which I think is nice. And we have 2-stage heated seats in the third row, and they're right here. You hit the button and on they go. 2-stage heated seats in the third row. Unbelievable. That puts this thing a step ahead of some of the other competition with 2-stage heated seats in the third row, plus USB-Cs on either side for the third row passengers. Well done, Hyundai. Nice job. All right, now we're at the back of this Palisade, and you can pop the tailgate from the key fob, or you can pop it from the dash. If you forget, you come right underneath the Hyundai badge, you hit the button, it beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Electric assist on the way down with this button here, and then a nice, very nice area with the Palisade carpeted floor mat with the embroidery, looking really good. You can come underneath here, and you're going to get a jack and some wheel locks, which is really good. So a nice, and also more storage space back here, which is really, really nice. And then on the back here, we have power fold third row, power fold mid row. So to get this third row down, you're going to hit that third row fold flat button right there. And power on the way down, we hit the right, power on the way down. A little slow, but not bad, and it's one touch, which I really like. You don't have to hold it in. Now we have a much larger area for those big items, but if you want to max out space, then that mid row comes down right here. And you hit that second row left, boom, down it goes. Second row right, boom, down it goes. And now you max out that space for those really big items. Costco run, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you go, and you need to shove a bunch of stuff in here. And it's really nice and high, huge area. Well done, Hyundai, on the space back here in this Palisade. All right, here is the window sticker for this 2023 Palisade Limited all-wheel drive. Feel free to pause the video, zoom in, see everything that is inside this Palisade Limited. And now, let's take it out for a spin. All right, we are on the road in this 2023 Hyundai Palisade all-wheel drive mid-size 3-row SUV, and it drives really well. I'm here on a slow road. We'll hit some speed bumps. Nice and smooth, well damped, not a problem. Very comfortable. These seats, very, very comfortable. The driving position is really easy. The visibility is terrific out the windshield and the rear glass, as well as the side glass. We have all the safety suite technology in here: blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, traffic sign recognition, pre-collision warning. All that is in this Palisade, which I think is great. The interior just looks beautiful. And we're going to take it up on the road, get it out on the highway, see how it merges. But this 3.8 liter V6, really smooth. Let this guy get a little far ahead of me. Let's go. Very nice. Gets the car up to speed, no problem. Nice braking. Back down to a stop. Back on the accelerator. Really nice. Now we're back up to speed. We're going to merge onto the highway here. Nice linear torque delivery from this naturally aspirated engine. And here we are right up and at speed to merge. Beautiful, not a problem. Love these blind spot cameras when I'm signaling to change lanes and see everything I need to see. Really, really nice. Got the head-up display in here as well, which is going to give me my miles per hour and the speed limit sign, but it also has some of that features where it'll tell you where a car is in your blind spot on the head-up display and also on the dash, so you know where around the car there may be another one, which I think is really, really cool. So nice job in here. The dual panel LED screen is fantastic. And we're just zipping along, not a problem. Gonna get off here on the brakes. Very nice, nice turn in. Steering's light, not surprising. This is designed to haul people around, haul cargo around, get a family from point A to point B, and it's superlative at it. There's no doubt about it. Hyundai Kia has done the job with the Telluride and the Palisade. They are sister cars, but each one a bit different. The more rugged, sporty Telluride, the more luxurious and refined Palisade on the interior. Let me know which one you like. Which way would you go? Would you go a little bit more rugged and sporty with the Kia Telluride? Would you go more luxurious and refined in the Hyundai Palisade? I thought I knew what my answer would have been. Liking the sporty look a little bit better than the luxurious look, but I have to tell you, this Palisade in here is gorgeous, and I'm really impressed. And I would have to I'd have to think about it hard. I'd have to test drive either one back to back and then think about it really hard, because either one of them is hard to beat. No matter which way you go, it's going to be hard to beat these features for the price. And the 2-stage heated seats in the third row, I mean, that's like the cherry on top. Perfect action there from Hyundai putting that in, and that gives them a 1-up on everybody, because I don't know anybody else that has third row heated seats, especially 2-stage in the back. Fantastic job from Hyundai on that. I would have liked to seen that panoramic roof in here on the limited trim rather than a standard style sunroof. Let me know what you think about that. Would have been nice if at some point Hyundai adds that digital rear view mirror rather than the standard rear view mirror. I think that would also be a really nice touch in the Palisade. Limited trim, of course, you can go up to calligraphy, which is going to even be a higher level of trim and obviously add to the price. This one is already priced pretty good at over $50,000. Let me know what you think about that. And where else would you be looking in the mid-size 3-row SUV market besides Hyundai Palisade, Kia Telluride? You're going to look at Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot. You know, where are you going to be? Just let me know in the comments what you think. I love the Sierra Burgundy paint. I think it looks gorgeous on this car for sure. I think it's just wonderful. And overall, another, you know, great driving car, SUV that is on the market. And these things are hot sellers, just like the Kia Telluride is. It's hard for the dealers to keep these things on the lot. They're so hot. And I can understand why. It's just a really good quality vehicle. No doubt about it. So we're going to speed up and do one last thing. We're going to do an emergency stop since nobody's behind me. And then we'll do an acceleration test. And then that'll be it. So here we go. We're coming down the road. We're running right at the speed limit. And now, emergency stop. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice linear stop. No pull in the steering wheel at all. And now off we go once again. Fantastic. Beautifully done. That is really nice. And the car stops on a dime. Perfect. So, I want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to this vehicle for a review today. I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.